Citizen FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Omoite. President Bola Tinubu has challenged the recently appointed ministers to collaborate with him and each others to fulfill the aspiration of the Nigerian people through their work in government. He was speaking during the inauguration of the 45 confirmed ministers designate. The president reminded the newly sworn-in ministers that it is a high honor to be chosen to serve as a minister in the Federal Executive Council, and also charged them to work with the other members of the team.
Your highest obligation is to restore public faith in government so that our people can once again believe that the right hands the government can show and believe in you, that the government can be a positive force for transformation and a vehicle for collective progress of this country. I congratulate you and welcome you to the administration of renewed hope. I wish you success in this new assignment. We are in this.
The president added that the greatest number of Nigerians are expectant of their delivery, accountability and transparency, and as well expect them to work with integrity, dignity, and deliver their mandate.
This moment of abundant promise and peril in equal measure. All of you who have been sworn in have been called to distinguish yourself. It is me who know you and delegates this authority. But the greatest number of Nigerians are highly expectant of delivery and accountability and transparency. Nigeria expect that you will serve with integrity, dignity, and deliver. I will hold you to that standard.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has vowed to demolish houses illegally constructed within the nation's capital, no matter whose property will be affected. Wike, who took his oath of office alongside 44 other newly appointed ministers, gave the warning during a press briefing at the office of the FCT minister. He said houses that had been built to distort the Abuja master plan, as well as houses that were built on green areas, will be demolished no matter who did it or did not belong to.
The master plan of Abuja, too bad. So you can look at refuse everywhere. Those who are paying for refuse collection, what are they doing? So we must also see that to look at differently ways of waste. It is very, 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 very key. All those people who are distorting the master plan of Abuja, too bad, too bad. If you know you are built where you're not supposed to build, it will go down. It will go down. Be a minister of anywhere, be an ambassador. If you know you have developed where you're not supposed to develop, your house must go what? Down. Those who have taken over the green areas to build, our parks must come back. The green areas must come back. If you hate green, you must hate yourself. So if you know you have anybody who is involved that have taken over the green areas, have taken over the parks, to where you now do restaurants, no, we will not accept that. And all these people who are doing land marketing.
Governor Obasani of Kaduna State has announced that 15% of the state annual budget will be allocated to the provision of healthcare services to the people. He also announced plans to rehabilitate 200 primary health centers across the 23 local government areas of the state as part of government's determination to enhance access to affordable and efficient healthcare services at the rural and urban areas. Governor Sani made the disclosure when he hosted officials of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, World Health Organization, and UNICEF and other stakeholders in the health sector at Government House in Kaduna.
The Kaduna State government prioritizes development of the healthcare sector because we believe that health is key to the economic development of the state. This is why the first bill I signed into law was a public health law. This law provides an institutional framework to achieve one health system made up of three sectors: health, environment, and agriculture, because of the interplay that exists in terms of possession and prevention of diseases.
Boss of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Fishal Shaibu, said his agency was focused on ensuring universal health coverage and routine immunization for children and women.
We have seen huge progress in terms of reaching children in inaccessible areas. This is why we brought so many district heads to come to Kaduna so that we can share the experience with the people of Kaduna and how they have done it.
World Health Organization's country representative for Nigeria, Walter Molumbo, is optimistic that the state will achieve universal health coverage through massive enrollment of more residents in the state.
Just to praise you, Your Excellency, Nigeria has again shown that it's possible to reach those children. Through the most recent outbreak response, Nigeria, under the able leadership of my brother, Dr. Faisal, they've been able to reach 1.6 million children that were never reached.
Away from health matters, Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke says unless the learning environment is conducive, no learning will take place in schools. Speaking in Oshogbo, Osun State Governor Adeleke says his administration was working hard to create conducive learning environment in the state.
No roof, no chairs, nothing whatsoever. If you want to study that part of it, that environment must be conducive for children, where we sit down, everything clean and everything like that. They'll be able to study. Whereby that they will sit on the floor, how can they concentrate? Teachers apply to employ more teachers, give them training, summit. Even as I speak to you, all the commissioners, the trade advisor, we have done training twice now. Then the expert come and tell them when you're talking about customers.
From Osun State to Cross River State, where the government is worried by the spate of kidnapping and other violent crimes in the state. The state governor, Basi Otu, announced the launch of a peoples-based intelligence gathering mechanism to address the menace. The governor promised to reward anyone with useful information that will help in addressing the situation.
High incidence of kidnapping, abduction, and other acts that are committed for the purpose of collecting ransom, including actions that prevent people from going about their legitimate business. It's very sad that instead of keying into the new administration's development strategy, the state elements by their actions show no love, sympathy, or respect for human life. They have suddenly made our once peaceful state to become a barrier for tourists, investors, and even the ordinary people. This must stop, not tomorrow, but today. Heads of security agencies are therefore directed to employ all resources at their disposal to ensure that this menace stops forthwith and that all hostages are freed and returned safely back to their families.
And for some foreign stories now, Zimbabwe opposition leader Nelson Chamisa has insisted that any victory by the governing ZANU-PF party in this week's general election would not be an accurate reflection of popular will. He told reporters that such a result in the presidential and parliamentary polls on Wednesday would not reflect the will of the people and alleged there had already been interference by the ruling party. And in sport, almost 2 million fans attended the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, up by more than 600,000 on the previous record. The tournament, which Spain won for the first time, expanded to 64 games compared to 52 4 years ago. However, the average attendance was 30,000, up from 21,000 at the 2019 World Cup in France. Meanwhile, Spanish fans have continued to react to the win by their women national team.
Proud that they won, and when the whistle rang and everything stopped, the whole crowd just went wild, and I really liked how they won, and it's a really good experience. What I realized, I think, it was that Spanish people, we just kept on cheering and never stopped cheering, and then England on the other side, they never really cheered, and I think that's what, and I think that's what helped the girls achieve. The girls' team of Spain don't have any type of World Cup, and it's time to get known.
And that's the Citizen FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Umoite. Good evening.
Abuja. Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You